Singaporean to watch a Singaporean club last season. The Lion City Sailors make it all the way to last season's final. Can you share with us a little bit about that journey, and also how do you think the two Singaporean clubs will fare this season?
Yeah, so as I'm coming from Singapore, very proud of the Sailors Football Club to come all the way to the final. Not only just come to the final, we also organized the final in Singapore. Unfortunately, they didn't win, but actually they really put our club in Sailors itself in the world map in the football. But looking ahead again, this competition, Sailors and Tampines Rovers is two representatives from Singapore, and looking forward to see how far they can go in this year competition. Oh,
we are looking forward to it as well. Alex, thank you very much. You can kindly take your position.
Thank you.
Ahead of the draw. Okie dokie, ladies and gentlemen, now that we are getting closer to the main event, it is now time to bring out our draw conductor for the afternoon. So please put your hands together for Mr. Shin Man Gil, the AFC Deputy General Secretary of Competitions and Football.
Good afternoon, Colin.
Very good afternoon, Mr. Shin. How are you doing?
I'm very good, thank you.
I'm sure you were very excited to see this draw unfold. Now, earlier we watched a video playing out some of the immense highlights from the first season of the ACL 2. Can you tell us a little bit more about last season from an AFC perspective?
Yeah, I'm sure that we all agree that it was a great success, and our system fulfilled the aim of providing the platform for more Asian teams to play and showcase their capabilities. And the quality of the matches were as good as any international competition, if not better, or if not more competitive. We are absolutely happy for this successful the first season, and I cannot wait for the second season to kick off.
Well, very well said, Mr. Shin. Thank you very much. We cannot wait either, and I'm confident that we'll continue to see incredible football action in the 2025-26 season of the ACL 2, starting from the group stage. Now, moving on next, for us to understand the draw better, let us now have a look at the draw mechanism via this video.
AFC Champions League 2 2025-26 Group Stage Draw Mechanism. Based on the confirmation of entries, the following 32 clubs will participate in the AFC Champions League 2 2025-26 Group Stage. The group stage will consist of 6 match days. The 32 participating clubs will be divided into 8 groups. 4 groups for the West region and 4 groups for the East region, with each group to be played in a home and away league format. Participating clubs of each region are seeded into 4 pots in accordance with the AFC Club Competitions ranking, applied to determine the slot allocation, as well as with the principles set by the AFC. Participating clubs from the same MA shall not play against each other. The draw software shall ensure that country protection is applied not only to the participating clubs already drawn, but also to those yet to be drawn, to prevent any deadlock situation. The draw will commence with the West region, in the order of Pot 1, Pot 2, Pot 3 and Pot 4. Each pot will be completely emptied before moving on to the next pot. Participating clubs from Pot 1 will be drawn into Position 1 of each group in alphabetical order. Subsequently, participating clubs from Pot 2 will be drawn into Position 2 of the first possible group in alphabetical order, taking into consideration the country protection principle. The same procedures shall apply for all remaining participating clubs in the order of Pot 3 and Pot 4. Similarly, the same procedures shall apply for the East region. This shall conclude the draw for the AFC Champions League 2 2025-26 Group Stage.
And now we are familiar with how the draw will work, and let's take a close look at the 16 participating clubs from the West region. This is the lineup for the West, and now we'll proceed with the draw for these 16 participating clubs. And of course, we have Mohammad here to help us out. Mohammad, can you please pick up the first club of the day from pot 1?
Al-Wasl FC.
Al-Wasl from UAE taking the position of A1. It is the 8 times league champion in UAE League, and it is making its Champions League 2 debut. And the second club,
Al-Ahli SC.
Al-Ahli SC from Qatar. It is also making its Champions League 2 debut, and it was the 4th place in Qatar League, and it is first time participation in continental club competition since 1999. Okay, next club.
Safahan.
For C1, Flat Mubarak Sefahan from Iran. It is qualified from Champions League Elite preliminary stage, and it is 5 times league champion in Iranian League, and it is 2nd time appearance in Champions League 2. Okay, the next club.
Al-Nasr Club.
Al-Nasr Club from Saudi. It is first time appearance in Champions League 2, and it is 9 times league champion in Saudi League for D1. And now we'll move to pot 2.
Istiqlal FC.
For A2 position, Esteghlal from Iran, it is making its Champions League 2 debut. It is 10 times league champion in Iranian League and also domestic cup winners in 24-25 season. Next club.
Undian.
PFC Andijan from Uzbekistan. It is making its continental debut, and it is domestic cup champion in Uzbekistan League in 2024. Next club.
Al-Hussein.
Al-Hussein from Jordan, now positioned in C2, and it is 3rd time Champions League 2 appearance and 2nd in a row, and it is a league champion in 2024-25 season in Jordan. Okay, next club.
Al-Zawra SC.
Al-Jara FC from Iraq, now in D2. It is 6 times Champions League 2 appearance, and it has a record of 14 times league champion in Iraqi League. Okay, now we are moving to pot 3.
Al-Muharraq SC.
For A3, Al-Mubarak SC, it is 8 times participation in Champions League 2, and it is a league champion in 24-25 2025 season in Bahrain, and it has a record of 30 times league title. Okay.
FC Arkada.
To be positioned in B3, FC Arkadak from Turkmenistan, it is making its Champions League 2 debut, and it is a title holder for AFC Challenge League 24-25 season, and it's a new club established only in 2023.
MoMA.
For C3 from India, Mohun Bagan Supergiant, it is 8 times participation in Champions League 2, and it is a league champion in 2024 in Indian League. Okay, next club.
FC Istiglalo.
For these three, from Tajikistan, FC Istiklal, it is 7 times Champions League 2 appearance and second in a row, and it was a 2 times runner-up in our competition in 2015 and 2017. Also, that's the league champion in 2024-25 season in Tajikistan League. And now we are moving to Part 4.
الوحدة.
Al Huda club from Jordan, now in A4, 14 times Champions League 2 appearance, and it is 3 times semi-finalist in 2006 and 2007, as well as 2011, and is the 17 times league champions in Jordanian league. Next club.
الخالدية SC.
Al Khaldia SC in B4 from Bahrain. It is domestic cup champion in Bahrain League, and also it is a league runner-up in 2024-2025 season, and it has the record of 2 times league champion in Bahrain League. And the next club.
أهلا FC.
Ahar FC from Tajikistan taking Turkmenistan, it takes the position of C4. It is 4th time Champions League 2 appearance and league runner-up in 2024-25 season, and it has a record of 1 time league champion in Turkmenistan.
FC Goa.
To complete the draw for the West, D4, FC Goa from India, and it is making its Champions League 2 debut, and also it is domestic cup champion and 1-time league champion in India. Those are 4 groups for the West, which has set up some interesting battles to look forward to, and now we'll move on to the East, and just like we did previously, let's take a look at the 16 participating clubs from the East. a good mix of established clubs and also the newcomers in the East. And now, Alex, it's your turn to give us the helping hand. Okay, let's start the draw from pot 1 for the East.
Beijing F.
Japan in F1 now. It is making its Champions League 2 debut, and it is coming back to continental competition since 2021 Champions League, and it is the second time J-League champion from Japan. Okay.
FC Pohang Steelers.
Pohang Steelers FC from Korea, now placed in H1. It is first time participation in Champions League 2, and it's the domestic cup champion in 2024, 5 times league champion in K-League. Now moving to pot 2.
Makata FC.
Nakata FC from Australia to be positioned in E2, and it is second time Champions League 2 appearance, and it's the domestic cup champion in 2024-25 season in Australia. And the next club,
Namdung FC.
from Vietnam in F2, Nadi FC. It is second time Champions League 2 appearance and second time in a row, and it's the league champion from Vietnam League from 2024-25 season. Okay, the next club.
BG Pathum United.
For H2, BG Pathum United from Thailand. It is making its Champions League 2 debut, and it is one-time league champion from Thailand. Okay, the next club.
Selangor FC.
For the position of G2, Selangor FC from Malaysia, it is seventh time Champions League 2 appearance and second in a row, and that's the 2 times league champion in Malaysia, and also it was a league runner-up in 2024 and 25 season. And pot 3.
Taipo FC.
Taipo FC from Hong Kong, now placed in E3, and the last Champions League appearance was in 2019, and it's the league champion from Hong Kong in the last season. Okay, next club.
Lion City Sailors FC.
Lion City Sailors FC from Singapore for the position of G3, and as we all know, it's the runner-up of 2024 Champions League 2 in the last season, and that was the first Singaporean club to reach a continental finals, and it was the league champion in 2024 and 2025 season. Okay.
Kaya FC, Ilo.
For H3, Kaya FC Iloilo from Philippines, it is 5-time participation in Champions League 2 and second in a row. And it was a league champion from Philippines in last 2024-2025 season. And the last club from Pot 3.
Ratchaburi FC.
Ratchaburi FC from Thailand in F3 is making its Champions League 2 debut, and it is second continental appearance after Champions League 2021, and it's a first time or one-time league champion from Thailand. Now we are moving to Pot 4.
Kong An Hanoi FC.
For E4 from Vietnam, Hong An Hanoi FC from Vietnam is making its continental debut, and it was the domestic cup champion in Vietnam League in 2024-25 season, and it is the second. It has the 2 times league champion in Vietnam League. And the next club.
Eastern FC.
Eastern FC from Hong Kong to be placed in F4. It is 4th time Champions League 2 appearance and second in a row, and it's the domestic cup champion in 2024 and 2025 season.
Tampines Rovers FC.
Tampines Rovers from Singapore is a 5-time league champion from Singapore League, and it is 14 times appearance in AF Champions League, and 4-time quarterfinalist of this competition in 2005, 6, 7, and 2016. And the next club.
Persib Bandung.
From Indonesia, Persib Bandung to be placed in G4. It is 3rd time Champions League appearance, and it is the league champion in 2024 and 2025 season from Indonesian League. Okay, thank you, Alex and Mahmoud, for your assistance today, and this concludes all 8 groups of finalized for Champions League 2 2025-26 season. Now I hand over the floor back to Colin.
Thank you very much, Mr. Shin. Gentlemen, can I please invite you to the front of the stage to join me? I've got to say, I love hearing the reaction from the audience here as the clubs were pulled out. Yes, big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Wow, some fascinating groupings we have there. Mahmoud, let's start with you. What do you make of the West grouping and also Muharraq in Group A? That is a tough group.
Killing group. And very, very strong team. But about Muharraq, I believe my team, inshallah, will go to next step.
Well, all the best to you and Al Muharraq. I've got to ask you now, Alex, you've played in many, many intense group stage battles during your career. I just wanted to ask you, how important do you think it is for the teams to get off to a good start in the group stage?
I mean, it's always important in any competition, especially this kind of competition. Winning start is give the confidence to the team, and so it's super important to make sure that the first game is to win.
All right, good stuff. Thank you very much, Alex. And finally, I'll leave the last few words for you, Mr. Shin, on what you've just seen.
Well, I think the both gentlemen has summed the things up very well, so I just wanted to wish all 32 participating clubs the very best of luck. And also, we cannot wait to see the matches in coming season.
Absolutely. Thank you. once again, Mr. Shin. Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for the three gentlemen. Thank you so much for your assistance today. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we have come to the end of the group stage draw for the AFC Champions League 2 2025-2026. Let's very quickly recap the group stage. This is how it looks out in the West. Starting in Group A, Al Wasl FC, Istiklal FC, Al Muharrak SC, and Al Wedat. Group B is made up of Al Ahli FC, PFC Andijan, FC Arkadag, and Al Khaldiya SC. Group C, we have Fulad Mugar Barake Sepahan SC, Al Hussein, Mohan Bagan Supergiant, and Ahal FC. And finally, in the West, Group D, Al Nasser Club, Al Zawra SC, FC Istiklal, and FC Goa. Now the groupings in the East, Group E, Beijing FC.
Itu tadi selesai dengan undian yang dilakukan untuk juara-juara Liga AFC 2. Kita ada 32 pasukan dan 16 pasukan di region masing-masing. Kita ada di bahagian barat dan juga bahagian timur. Kalau kita lihatkan untuk Selangor, kini berada di kumpulan G, akan bertanding dengan Bangkok United, Lion City Sailors dan juga Persib Bandung. Satu persaingan yang agak sengit untuk Selangor, tapi definitely confidence is on Selangor. Kita definitely boleh buat satu persaingan yang bagus di sini. Alright, kita akan ke bahagian barat pula. Kita berada kumpulan A, kita mempunyai satu tumpuan iaitu Al Wasal. Kumpulan B, kita mempunyai Al Hali. Dan definitely all eyes on Group D. Kita ada Al Nassr Club yang berada di kumpulan D. Sini juga kita mempunyai setiap pasukan akan ada persaingan yang sengit. So kita akan nantikan siapa yang akan menjuarai piala ini nanti. Nadi Terkini akan bersiaran pada Jumaat 5 petang bagi memberi laluan kepada undian peringkat kumpulan ACL Elite musim 2025-26. Penyokong setia bola sepak saksikan langsung di Astro Arena saluran 802, YouTube, Astro Go, Sooka dan Stadium Astro. Stay tuned guys! Alright, kejohanan olahraga suka juga diingatkan bahawa Astro Arena bakal membawakan laporan menyeluruh kejohanan olahraga Majlis Sukan Sekolah Malaysia ke-65 berlangsung di Perlis. Setia bersama kami untuk mengetahui apa perkembangan yang akan berlaku nanti. Baiklah, selesai dengan undian tadi. Dengan itu, Nadi khas untuk undian Liga Juara-Juara Asia 2 pun dah sampai ke penghujung siaran. Teruskan setia bersama kami dan untuk perkembangan sukan-sukan lain, anda boleh juga check out di stadiumastro.com dan di laman media sosial kami. Baiklah, sehingga kita jumpa lagi di lain masa. Saya Nibashan. Terima kasih, salam hormat and signing off.